teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on the #3 seed in the playoff, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Wayne moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Running game is working. He'll stick with it on first down. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help him just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Handoff from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Looking to pass. It's Smith. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Ball handed off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes the handoff. As the first down is still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Golden Eagles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Burrell. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Smith. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Or the defense showing their team speed. That play flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. And the Golden Eagles pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Are in the red zone now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They have to throw it here on 2nd down. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Golden Eagles will line up here on 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Great job of the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looking to throw. It's Smith. Looking for his back. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown. Southern Miss. A much-needed counter punch delivered.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Same tailback, another carry.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Breaking free at the 35. Here we go. Touchdown, Fresno State. Too much speed for the defense. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Handed off out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Well, Fresno State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Using his legs. It's Burrell. The Golden Eagles looking to keep this drive rolling.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll feed the back again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Sauk were able to bring him down quickly.
Love
love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short in the first down.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Smith. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down. Just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass caught down at the 20. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Bulldogs! This offense really clicking.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They're going to run it. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Smith. And they get the completion. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
That's a big 1st down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Clark. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's made on the left side. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going, and the defense get a stop here. Looking to throw. It's Smith. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. And the Golden Eagles will line up on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Terrell. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Wants to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Fresno State. They were not going to catch him that time.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. I'm talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Seconds to go before halftime, and it'll be 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Smith. He's looking to scramble. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Golden Eagles will kick it away to get us going in the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The receiver grabs it. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. Looking to pass. It's Smith. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Getting set. Here's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Bulldogs offense back on the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the second down play. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime Spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. He's going to hand this off. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Tailback takes the handoff again. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Booker, Fresno State has the lead here. For these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with the shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking for some space. It's Clark. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Able to connect, incomplete.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, it's Smith. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. That's a big hit at the end, but they own a fresh set of downs.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the Golden Eagles lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. He'll hand it off. He's got room to run. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all day? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
The Golden Eagles pick up enough yardage for a first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Smith. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They've got him down out near the 40.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Fresno State.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. working clock with the ground game. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And now the handoff. Breaks free. Brought down crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense, flying to the football.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.